All right, thanks for hanging out with me again tonight, you guys. I'm excited to be doing this video. It's just something that I thought of, and I've had a lot of time on my hands today, and I'm glad that the work day is officially over, because today was a very long day. You know how it is when you're about to like go out on your vacation or have a few days off from work. Today was a long day just because I knew that I have the next 3 days off. I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. Like, I'm excited. I took Saturday off because Saturday is my birthday, and I'm excited to just, I don't know, hang out, see friends, go get coffee, relax, do what I want, go to dinner, do what I want. Saturday's my day. So thanks for coming back to the channel and hanging out and just chit-chatting with me tonight. I'm excited. And if you are brand new to my channel, hello, it's free. Can you get down and subscribe? You just need to hit that button down there. And there is a notification bell up top. You can just hit that notification bell to get notified every time I make a new video. You need to give me a thumbs up and definitely, finally, leave some comments, because you're going to leave some comments on this video, because we're like chit-chatting and we're having a good time tonight, because you're going to see my music collection. Now, I kind of got this idea from Nicole Guerrero, because every time I watch her videos, she's referencing the 90s. And I'm like, how old was she in the 90s? Like, I love her videos. She's beautiful. She has great makeup videos. She's hysterical to watch. Like, one of my favorite YouTubers. But she's been referencing the 90s, and it just kind of gave me that idea. Like, were you even there? Like, I was. In the 90s, I graduated in 1992 is the year I graduated high school. So in 92, we were having fun. We had big hair. We had big hair. I'm talking big hair. Maybe that was the late 80s. 90s were calming down a little bit, but still, that's when I graduated high school. Now, 92 was like a fun year. That's the year I graduated high school. That's the year that like your girl like seriously got involved with like her first grown-up relationship that lasted, 5-6 years and then fizzled downward. And of course, we all learned from those kind of relationships. But the 90s were fun. The 90s were just a whole different ball game. Like, nowadays, here's where I'm going with this, guys. So nowadays, we put music like through the car. We put it like through an iPod or through an iPad, or lo and behold, our cell phones. Like, we can download music to like Pandora. We can download music from Spotify. You can listen to music on your TV now in your living room. You don't even have to have you don't put your music into a device. When I was a kid and a teenager, you either listened to a tape or a CD. And that's where I'm going tonight. So back in my day, we had CDs, and this is what we kept them in, was CD cases. And I had a huge one. I had like a book one, but I remember putting that book CD on top of my car one day when I was washing the car, vacuuming out the car, because that's what we did. We took the cars to the car wash and we opened up the doors, rolled down the windows, put down the convertible, and you went to the car wash and you were cranking your music and you were having a good time. In fact, in my day, we could cruise State Street and like bump to the music and look for the guys, and the guys were looking for the girls, and you were rocking it. People in the 90s were putting like subwoofers. They were putting all sorts of things in their cars to make their car sound all bumping and booming going down the streets. And that's what you did in the 90s. So without further ado, we're going to just jump into Misty's. Misty's, if you've never been here before, Misty's my name. I love to talk about music. I love to talk about coffee. I like to talk. I like to talk about makeup. I like to talk about fashion, home decor, whatever. You want to hang out with me? This is what we're doing. We're going to talk about some music. We're going to talk about my music collection that I don't even listen to anymore. Like, yeah, all my music is now like on my phone or on my tablet or on the laptop or the computer or on the TV. You can download apps in your car. You don't even need a CD anymore. So without further ado, your girl in the 90s and in the 2000s and whenever, I was listening to like Christina Aguilera. Like, I love this CD. This is good old classic Christina Aguilera. Like, love, love, love. One of my favorites. Another one, the Stripped album. Like, such a good album. One of her best. She was like rocking it out. This is when good old Christina was looking hot and everybody was like, dang. Now, in no way, shape, or form is this video sponsored by any of these artists. I can't even play any of this for you. So, I mean, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know who some of these artists are, that's okay. We're going to bring it out tonight. Another one that I listened to, Brandy. Like, everybody listened to some good old Brandy. She was awesome. She was sitting up in her room singing. Oh yeah, she was. Like, a great CD. Another one that I loved, that I was listening to, The Sweet Escape. Gwen Stefani. Like, one of my favorite CDs. Like, this was bomb. It was so good. Another one, me and my sister. Like, so me and my sister moved back home in like, I don't know, 95, 96. And of course I was the girl, you know, I was the sister with the car. And so we'd go roll around everywhere. And who would we listen to? The good old Beastie Boys. Yes, we were. We were hanging out, having a good time with the Beastie Boys. And who else? Back then, like, so, you know, back in the 80s, like, you made mixtapes. Well, come the 90s, we were making like To My Bestie. Making like CDs for each other. And like, this was October to November 2010, like a decade ago. This is what we were doing. A decade ago, we were making CDs for our besties. I don't even know what's on this. I haven't listened to these CDs and I'd say about, I don't know, 4 years, maybe more. Everybody was, I know, jamming to the Fugees, like Lauryn Hill, yes please. Like, I think I have like a few of her songs on my CD, or on my phone. Yeah. Who else were we listening to? Oh, this was a great movie. And then, of course, everybody wanted to be Miss Julia Stiles, so we all ran out and bought Save the Last Dance. Like, I love this. Like, it's the soundtrack. It doesn't have any of the songs on it. Bomb CD. Super good. And then we had, you know, good old Miss Lady Gaga coming out with some CDs. So, of course, we purchased her. But a lot of these CDs were purchased, like, way before Lady Gaga. Like, let's jump over to, you know, Miss Britney. Like, I have probably quite a few of Britney. I've got like In the Zone. This was like one of my favorite CDs. I loved it. I bumped that all over town. We had, you know, Baby One More Time. We also have good old Blackout. Like, yeah, your girl was bumping. And then of course I had Circus. Good old Miss Britney. Yeah. And then, of course, we jump over to my girl, Madonna. Like, hello, yes, like, one of my favorite movies. Who's That Girl? Yeah, one of my favorite movies of Madonna's. Yes, please. Madonna, if you're watching, I love you. Like, if Madonna was to, like, knock at my door, your girl would be, like, pass out on the floor. Like, that's how much I love her. Like, one of my favorite artists. Like, I think I have, like, a good 10, 15 CDs of hers. This is from 1982. Like, hello, yes please, one of my favorite CDs. Lucky Star, Borderline, burning up. Yeah, your girl was burning up for sure. Physical attraction, everybody. Like, yeah. I think one of Madonna's earliest songs was like Everybody, and I think she was, found in like a dance club in New York. One of my all-time favorites, Music. Die Another Day. I love this movie. Love the soundtrack. Confessions. See, I told you I can go on with Madonna. Who else we got here? We got True Blue. Love the CD, like hands down, one of my favorite. We've got the GHV2 sound. I love this. So good. So speaking of Madonna, I was given as a gift the erotica, one of my favorites. I have the Madonna sex book. Yes, I do. I own the sex book. I wish I could, like I said, if Madonna was to, you know, arrive at my house, and feel free, Madonna, if you're watching, you can come to my house, knock on my door. I will bust out my sex book and you can sign it for me, please. Like, love, 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 love Madonna. She's like, she's it for me. Like, she came out in 1984, 1982, and I was 10 in 1984. So, I love when people reference the 90s, like Nicole Guerrero. Like, what, was she even around in the 90s? I don't know. I love her though. Like, she always references some 90s, like, so in the 90s, or I don't know, but a few videos she's referenced it, and this is what gave me the idea. And then I have the erotica. Maybe this is the one, maybe it was the X erotica. I don't remember which CD went to the sex book, but one of them did. A boyfriend got it for me when I was like 26, 27. I've got the bedtime stories. So yeah. And then who else have I got in this great? Oh, we got some Ashanti. She's great. I love her. We got Gwen Stefani before she became Gwen Stefani, and she was with No Doubt, like, bomb CD. If you've never listened to just No Doubt, grab this CD, the Rocksteady CD. This is one of my favorite CDs. In fact, probably going through some of these, I'm going to be putting some of this music like either on my phone or on my iPod or on my iPad. Like, I don't even know if I listen to my iPod anymore. I think I put it away in a drawer, and I think all my music now just goes to my phone. And then as soon as I get in the car, I transfer it to the car. So like I said, I don't even carry these CDs anymore. It's sad. Now, here's a true 90s. Kid Rock. Like, yes, please. I was busting this, not the CD, but I think I had the tape, because I think my car had a cassette tape. And I think I even had Kid Rock as part of my collection as tapes. And like, I say tapes, and you guys are going to be like, what is she talking about? Like, yeah, we had cassette tapes for sure. And then your girl comes, like I said, this is when, you know, your besties decided to make you a, you know, Rihanna CD, like one of my favorite CDs. Who else did I have? Oh, now here's a blast from the past. Good old Miss Jessica Simpson. Like, hello. I think I bought Jessica Simpson just because she was on that reality TV show with Nick Lachey. Like, I think that's why I bought it. Like, it has the songs on here. Sweet as Sin, With You, I Have Loved You, Forbidden Fruit. I don't even think I even know any of these songs by Jessica Simpson, to be honest. Now, here's a great CD. If you want like some good classic J-Lo, you need to jump on Spotify, Pandora, Series, whoever you're listening to. This was one of my favorite J-Lo CDs. Yes, it was. Really great dance, workout, running, whatever it is you do. You need to like listen to that. I think this is Alicia Keys. I don't know where I got this. But this was a great Alicia Keys CD. Really great. One of my faves. I mean, you can kind of see like my musical selection. I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, come on now. This is what I was listening to in the 90s. Like, along with Biggie Smalls, we were listening to Lil Kim. Yeah, we were. Lil Kim was it. She was the bomb. She had some bomb songs. They were pretty nasty. They were pretty explicit. Nothing you want to let your kids listen to. But Lil Kim was where it was at. And then I had some like slow jams. And then I even had like some Elton John. And I even had some good old Whitney. So just to show you how times have changed and how times have evolved, this is what we're doing nowadays. And all of my, I mean, this is what it looked like. Books of CDs. And you stuck them in the car, like under the seat where no one could find them. Yeah. So this is like, I mean, it's pretty thick. I mean, you can see it's just kind of like a book of CDs. And this is what we did. And like, now people of my generation have books of these probably. And what do we do with them? They're probably collecting dust somewhere, sitting somewhere. Maybe one day, you know, they'll make like, maybe people have like CD players in their home. I know I don't own a CD player. I probably should get one so I could listen to my music. But again, half the time I'm putting stuff in my ears, you know, AirPods, whatever. You know, I mean, we're just listening to things in our ears nowadays. We don't actually listen to music. But for me, music fuels my soul. I'm a girl that just loves to listen to music, whether it's like on my way to work, right before I head into the office, even at night where I sit at in my office, I can hear music because there's not so many people that are around me, so I can actually hear music playing, and I love that. That just makes my whole night. I love that. I listen to music as I'm going to bed. I like have my earphones and I listen to that. So that's how I'm listening to music. I wake up to music. I go to bed to music. I like, as you can see, I have such an eclectic array of music selection. It's all across the board. Now, if I was to purchase CDs now, I would purchase so many, but it's just so much easier to like do Spotify or Pandora or Series or whatever. So, I mean, if you're a music girl or guy like me, like, and you love your music, like, you know, you're either spending it over there on apple.com or you're paying for a subscription service. We're not buying CDs anymore. And I mean, granted, if we were to do this, I probably have like $300 worth of CDs here. We don't do that anymore. We just pay $10 for like Spotify, and you can listen to all the music you want, and podcasts, and you know, all kinds of music. So I want to just thank you guys. I want to thank Nicole Guerrero for giving me this idea, because she's always referencing the 90s, and it just like made me like think like, where is my music CDs? It even took me, I had to ask my husband like, where's my music? And he was like, I don't know. We'll look for it tomorrow. And then I happened to just like look in a little cabinet in my living room, and lo and behold, your girl found her CDs. This CD collection probably started in like, I don't know, 96, 95, 96, I don't know, somewhere in that area, and just kind of evolved up until I'd say probably about 5-6 years ago. So that's where a decade's gone. We're going to jump back 2 decades, back to the 90s. Like, this is what we were doing in the 90s. In the 80s, we were doing something a little different. But I want to thank you guys for just taking a hot minute. I know this video was kind of long, but I just wanted to sit down and talk to you and just hang out and just give you another side of me that you've never seen. And this is my music side. So again, I will say my name is Misty, and it's free. Hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. You don't even have to pay for it. Just click the subscribe, get notified, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment below of what CDs you own or what your music taste is. But I'm going to end this with, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'm going to go listen to some music now. Bye.